the most highly anticipated featherweight fight of all time. Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr.
Conor relaxed and smiling. Oh!
Just slapped him! Conor McGregor is the new UFC featherweight champion of the world!
The notorious Conor!
'Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick.
100% they have struck gold with me.
My name is Conor McGregor. I'm a mixed martial artist with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and I am from Dublin, Ireland.
How does a young lad from Crumlin get into mixed martial arts?
Well, I was no different growing up. I was always into football. You know what I mean? Growing up where I'm from, there's two things you were known for. You were either good at playing football or you could fight.
Every boy gets into fights. I was never bullied. You know, it was just fights would happen as a kid. You're growing up out on the street playing football or whatever. Fights would happen.
But just growing up then, I realised that I needed to be able to defend myself. Certain situations, I just wanted to be able to defend myself, and it led me to combat sport and studying different ways the human body moves. And I was like nearly a mixed martial artist, but without even knowing I was. You know what I mean?
I was working as a plumber, had an okay little trade for myself. I hated it, and I quit one day. My mum and dad were worried about me, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I guess coming from where I come from, it was always important whether you could fight. That's probably why I started, you know, to just be able to defend myself if something did happen, you know. I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm doing it, and that's all I know, and I'm doing it better than anyone's ever done it. That's all I know.
See, you said to me it clicked a year ago. I clicked this time a year ago. Well, I'm going to correct you there. It clicked for you a year ago about me. It clicked for me when I came out with my ma, you know what I mean? Straight away I knew. It clicked for you 1 year ago because you must have looked at me and said, man, this guy's going to do it. But I looked at me fucking way back, you know what I mean? Way back when, so.
I'm the fucking future.
All that matters is how you see yourself. If you see yourself as the king, you know what I mean, you see yourself with all the belts and all everything, and no matter what no one else says, as long as you see that and really believe in it, then that's what's going to happen. Do what you love doing and everything else, you know what I mean? The opponent doesn't come into the equation, and that's no disrespect, you know what I mean? We respect all the guys, you know what I mean? I don't hate anyone doing this, chasing the dream, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think like that. I just focus on what's going on in my life, and what's going on in my head, and what kind of training I'm doing, and that's it. Just show up and go in and look to perform, you know. What happens, happens. If something happens, it happens, you know what I mean? But the sky's the limit. Who knows what's around the corner, you know? I could be in the UFC, and you never know where it could end. You never know what's around the corner.
Welcome to the UFC, brother.
Welcome to the UFC, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So there's been a lot of hype. I guess the hype is real, man.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I've never met him. I've never seen him fight, and I'm a big fan. Everywhere I go, I hear about Conor McGregor.
Notorious Conor McGregor!
I've been in the UFC for a long time. I've never seen a fighter with only one fight in the octagon get as much hype behind him as you.
Brandon looks hurt. This could be the end. This could be an early stoppage. Another first out for McGregor. This could be it.
That is it! It is all! Conor McGregor is victorious! The crowd!
Right, he's talking to him now.
Hands in his hips. Conversation. Looking to finish the fight.
That's it.
It is
It's
all over. Just like that.
From relative unknown to superstardom around the world.
Like that.
This fight is seconds away from being stopped. That's it. That's it.
Conor McGregor
As
stops
advertised.
Dennis Seaver.
But I wanted to come in here and put on a performance, and I knew these featherweights don't understand. Until they get hit by me, it's a whole other ball game when they get hit by me.
We don't have full details yet, but Jose Aldo has apparently suffered a rib injury. We don't know if it's fractured, we don't know if it's broken, but a lot of reports are that it's fractured. What do you think of him possibly being out of the most hyped UFC fight ever?
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Touch gloves if you wish. Come out ready to fight.
Into this place.
Oh!
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's out.
Could he finish him here? It's all over. Conor McGregor is the UFC interim featherweight champion.
Wow.
I believe you practice visualization. Can you paint a picture of what it is you see in your mind happening on Saturday night?
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr.
Conor relaxed and smiling. Oh! Just slapped him!
Conor McGregor is the new UFC featherweight champion of the world!
Oh!
Referee John McCarthy's called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of the very first round.
So we're going to talk about money and business. Conor, let me ask you first. There's word that you could make $10 million on this thing. Is that accurate?
On this fight?
Yeah.
I'm going to breeze past the 10 million mark. Breeze past it.
How much are you going to make?
A hell of a lot more.
Nate, how much are you going to make?
I'll make a lot more than everybody else.
Yeah, a lot more than his last one, that is. He can thank me for that one. I've made more millionaires in this game than anybody else.
Conor, you mentioned you buried 3 bodies in Vegas. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, one was an American named Dustin Poirier. The other was another American named Chad Mendes. And then finally was a pound-for-pound #1 at the time, Jose Aldo, a Brazilian. I buried them in the dirt.
They were scared little women.
And now I'm going to bury this chump on Saturday night.
Nate, that must get into your head when someone says they're going to bury you in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can you describe the emotions after a loss like that?
You know, it stings real bad, but this is the fight business. I've been on the end of many defeats in my life, and I've rose back, so I will not shy away from it. I will not make excuses for it. I will assess it and then come back. And I'm going to get that win back. I'm going to take the game back under control.
We'll see.
I seek to make history. I seek to break records. I seek to push myself, to challenge myself, take risks. I'm always looking to make history every single day. I'm going to go and I'm going to get them 2 belts, take out 2 divisions, and continue doing what I'm doing. This is unprecedented, unseen. If anyone can do it, it's me.
The illusion of greatness will soon be over. There is no Santa Claus. He don't exist and he never did.
I've been saying it since the beginning. These people are not on my level. I'm gonna take his belt, and that's it. 2-weight world champion, like I said it, and I'm about to do it.
The first man ever to hold 2 titles simultaneously. How does this all feel to you?
Where the fuck is my second belt? I've already got this one. Where's the second one at? Cheap motherfuckers. 4.2 billion this company was sold for. Where's that second belt? Get backstage and grab that motherfucking belt somewhere. Fuck out of here.
Conor McGregor has said this afternoon that his UFC career is on hold. He will now turn all of his attention to fight only one man, and that is Floyd Money Mayweather.
The fans wanted to see this fight. It's the most talked about fight on the planet right now, and it will be the biggest fight ever in the history of 2 people punching each other. We got this thing done. The impossible deal is now done.
I wonder where this fight, when it lands on August 26th, where it stands on the sports calendar in terms of all things sports fans look forward to in 2017.
Well, it's going to be #1. Conor McGregor will not land a single punch against Floyd Mayweather. Not one punch.
Is this the most you've enjoyed yourself in your fighting career?
Man, I enjoy fighting, period. All fights. I love fighting. I don't think, have you interviewed me after a fight? I love a good knock. That was a good knock with a good, solid competitor. That's it.
Final seconds of the round. Big swing and a miss. Oh, my goodness! And it's all over! Just like that, Charlie Ward!
He was cut, he was hurt, a shot that dropped Redmond. Seconds left to go in the round.
And look who's in to celebrate with him. The notorious one.
Wow, Conor McGregor trying to go at the referee. I don't know what's going on here.
Who's the bodyguard now?
But Conor McGregor going after the ref. I didn't see any problem with that stoppage. I don't know what he's upset about. That is crazy. That's nuts.
With just truly maybe a second remaining in the round.
In 2018, we introduced proper number 12 Irish whiskey. A rich and smooth blend of triple distilled malt and grain, aged for 4 years in bourbon barrels. This is a liquid gold.
What happened between you and Artem Lobov, Khabib?
Nothing.
You know what it's like being a part of it.
Khabib got a hold of his ankles. He's got his leg.
And what he's got to do is get his left leg over the back ankle of Khabib's right leg.
Break us down. What are the next steps here?
Listen, the commission is holding both checks. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is holding both their checks. You know, we're turning over film to the Nevada State Athletic Commission right now. They're going to watch the camera. I mean, this is a big deal. It could be suspension for Khabib. You know, are these guys going to get visas again to get back in the country? You know, big fines. That's why they're holding their purses. It's a big deal.
Well, this is big news in the world of mixed martial arts and the UFC. Arguably the biggest name associated with the organisation, Conor McGregor, has announced his MMA retirement.
Now, he hasn't won in the octagon since November of 2016. Conor says he's coming back.
We should have an announcement hopefully in the coming weeks.
I just want to compete now.
Listening to this Joker talk, we all just sit back here and laugh.
Cerrone, the front runner.
I'm looking at Cowboy.
3.
Today we can celebrate.
2.
Conor and Cowboy is going to happen.
1. Now it's time.
Conor McGregor, out of retirement, will be back in the octagon January 18th against Donald Cowboy Cerrone in Las Vegas.
Cerrone trying to survive 30 seconds in.
Donald's covering up.
Oh, this is going to be
Team's going to stop it. That's it.
Breaking news here, the rematch is a done deal. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. This one is one we have been waiting for a long time.
For the former interim lightweight champion Poirier, a golden opportunity to even their series at 1 win apiece.
According to a report, Conor McGregor doubled his net worth with his recent Proper 12 Irish whiskey sale. It was announced earlier this week that Mexican beverage company Bestle exercised a call option to acquire 51% stake in Irie-born spirits, the name behind Proper number 12 Irish whiskey. The sale was reported 122 million pounds, which is roughly 155 million US dollars, and effectively pushed Conor's net worth to over $300 million.
Not bad, Conor McGregor.
By the way, question.
Yep.
Good timing on the sale?
Great timing on the sale.
Exactly.
Because he is starting to decline.
By TKO, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
You know, it stings real bad, but it's fight business. I will assess it and come back.
There's a new kind of mean in him. He is angry and he's hunting.
I saw earlier this week that you guys were looking at Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, the trilogy fight. Is that the fight that makes sense for both those guys next?
They both want it, so.
It's two of the best in the world in their prime, fighting when they should be fighting.
Does the UFC need Conor McGregor? And that is where the reality starts to be a little bit cold. Because there can be two truths that seem polar opposites that are accurate at the same time. For example, does the UFC need Conor McGregor? No. Well, Chael, how do you get to that? Well, they haven't had Conor a meaningful period of time. In fact, I can't remember when, but I think it was 2 years. And they sold out event after event after event. But it is also true to understand Red Panty Night is real. Conor McGregor is the biggest star. And whether you're selling out or not, there's different level of box office that you can sell out talking about who your bigger draw is. Oh, and by the way, you've also got a pay-per-view portion of which they list the top 10 records and all 10 belong Conor McGregor. That's also true.
What do you think they'll say about you in 50 years?
You know, I'm not quite sure what they'll say about me. They'll probably just say I'm a young kid who showed up when he said he was going to show up, and that's it. So I don't know. I don't really think about that.
When you walk in here with the
what I do know is that I just know that it will live on. That's what I do know. I cannot control what people say about me now or in the future, but I certainly know what I am doing and the stuff that I have done and achieved will live on long after I am gone.